I'm recording this right after I recorded my last tutorial, but fuck. This is how you make, like, I don't even really know what type of beat this is. I guess this is like some, maajins shit, whatever. I'll just label it that. But this is how you make those type of beats. Very simple to me, cause my beat's not really too crazy. I just know what I'm doing on some shit. Yeah, I'll get right into it. So I got this intro for it where I took like everything but the 808 and the kick, and I compressed it into an audio file, and then raised the tempo up to kind of have those things where it like starts off slow and keeps getting faster. And then I did this with the master to like stop it before every 3 bars. And I also recorded an automation by going up here, right clicking, turning automation on, tapping the button, and then I put an EQ onto the track that I put the fucking waveform or the file for everything. And after I did that, I made sure it was all cool with the tempo speed up, and then I recorded automation of like a low pass filter, kind of sweeping in and out, or no, sweeping from this way to this way, so it could like give it this certain effect. So I'll just play how all of this sounds, knowing that, like, with that knowledge. I don't even know like where to, well, I know where to begin. So I took this MIDI. This is a MIDI that I made, but the original MIDI for it is like this. If I can find the right one, it's like this. Oh, this is the original. Okay, so this is the original MIDI, and this is what it plays. I'll play it on another sound so you can hear it better. But this is what it plays. So it looks like more complicated now that I'm looking back at it, but it really is just these like descending chords, kind of, not really chords, but they're more like descending in the scale. I'll just play these. Started out with that. So that loops, and then I just added like more accents, like I added a top line, I put accent notes in the middle to kind of fill out more space, and I just got this kind of more like not really faster, but I can't explain how I go of making my midis, because I'll just sit down all at once and make hella midis that I know I'm gonna use, but descending, and then I just added shit to fill out space. But this is the entire MIDI, if it helps you like just look at it. And what I'm noticing now is I went up, like down, up the scale, and then back down to end it off, following down here, if that makes anything like more understandable. But I took that, to me it's a basic MIDI, it's not nothing too crazy, but I took that and then I layered these two sounds, that pad and then that sound, and the presets for those. The preset for the pad is, or not pad, strings, JP8 strings 1, and then this is a D50 E piano. I use a lot of E pianos in my beat. Then I took this, So what I did with this is I took both of those, reversed it, but I hit, before I took the audio file, I hit Alt plus Y, and then after it was flipped, I rendered it as an audio clip and then reversed it. And I messed around with like the semitones and all of that. That's why the final thing is up 20 or up to 100 pitch. But this is how it sounds. So it plays the same notes, but it plays them in reverse, if that makes sense. And that's the entire melody throughout the entire song. Like, it's nothing crazy. That's it. I'll play all the drums at once. I used Dirt's kit for some reason. I don't know. Shout out Dirt. This is how everything sounds by itself. So yeah, I'll play the melody and reveal the drums like kind of one by one, how I thought about it. So this is just this normal clap, regular 2-step hi-hat, and then I added a hat every 4 to kind of like, I don't even know, it just gives it a certain effect. Well, it's not 2-step. Like every certain parts, there's little things added, but all of the second half is 2-step. I added a kick. This crash, and then this open hat. I originally wanted the open hat every 4, but I messed with how the crash came in first, so I did the crash and then the open hat, and then the crash and then the open hats. Then I added this other open hat. I use this in a lot of my beats. This isn't from Dirt's kit. I added this snare, or I added 2 snares. I'll play them both. I added this triangle. Lastly, I added a Zay 808. It kind of reminded me of a Pierre beat, so that's where I started directing the drums. And I was like, fuck it, I'll add a Zay Pierre 808, and this is how everything sounds. It's a very simple beat. It's not even a lot going on for real. It's just this main melody, the main MIDI, layered it a couple times, took the melody, flipped it horizontally, then rendered it as an audio clip, then took that audio clip and reversed it, so I play the same notes just in reverse. Added drums just one by one. Like with drums, my biggest thing is try not to picture the entirety of it as soon as you start making it. Just keep adding little accent things here and there, and that's how you could do drums like me. Because that's my thought process when I'm going about it. It's very simple. It's nothing too crazy with this beat. I added these little like cuts in the master because I like the effect it gives to the beat. And then in a lot of my beats, I cut the hi-hats out because the way that I use my snares, my crashes, my open hats, all of that, whenever I cut my open hats out or cut my hi-hats out, it gives the beat a lot of bounce. That's literally it to the entire beat. It's nothing crazy. I didn't even do anything with the outro. I just left it like that. I didn't even add my tag. I'm a dickhead, but that's it. These beats are slightly easy, just the way that I made it. You could add leads, counter sounds. Alright, like leads, counter sounds, plucks, all of that. Yeah, leads, counters, plugs, all of that other shit, but I didn't.